Hey everyone, I'm Sheikh Sadil Singh. I'm from Geetham University, Bangalore. I'm currently in fourth year of my BTech CSE.
Mhm.
So I got placed in SAP recently.
Mhm.
So I would like to share my interview experience with you guys.
Cool.
So if you have any questions,
So
if
Sajid,
you have
like,
any questions, ask me.
sure. So, like, how was the SAP, hiring procedure, SAP hiring procedure? Give a brief talk to our audience. Over to you.
Yeah, there were four rounds.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
the first one was coding round.
Uh-huh.
There were two. Luckily, I got two easy questions.
Okay.
So I was able to solve it.
Uh-huh.
And second round was technical round.
Mm-hmm.
Even the third was technical, and fourth
Mm-hmm.
was HR round.
HR. Okay.
Technical one, well, he asked me about my introduction,
Uh-huh.
and he just told me that, tell me about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I started telling about my name and same thing which I told.
Okay.
And after that, I mentioned my projects
Mm-hmm.
and internships which I've done.
Mm-hmm.
And he dragged me into my projects. So there, I would like to tell about my project so that you can understand it better.
Uh-huh.
So it was about groundwater detection. I've told him that we are using a previous data.
Uh-huh.
So he asked me, why can't you use real-time data?
Okay.
I've told him just using real-time data won't be much efficient and also accuracy.
Uh-huh.
Our model would be like based on only a small amount of data. So to gain, to get the huge amount of data, we have to use previous data. So I've
No
told them,
definitely. Mm-hmm.
and he told me that yeah, it's a good answer, and
Uh,
he moved on to the next question.
okay.
The question was based on software development cycles.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me, do you know any software development cycle? I
Okay.
told him, yeah, I do know. I do
Mm-hmm.
know about Agile.
Okay.
He told, so can you just tell me about Agile?
Uh,
I just started telling him about
Ajay.
Agile. It's a iterative process.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me that what are the flaws in Agile model?
Mm-hmm.
I have told him that developers always lie sometimes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Told him that
Good.
because we people have the habit of telling
Uh-huh.
it's 99% done.
Uh-huh.
It's about what we
Yep. Yep. Yep.
as a developer. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, he told me. So you have told the correct answer.
Mhm.
So to just overcome this,
Okay.
how can you give a approach for this?
Uh-huh.
He told me.
Uh-huh.
So I just answered it like just stick to timeline and also just be productive.
Uh-huh.
He told me the term which you have used, timeline, is a catch over there. He
Yep.
just told me it's a correct answer.
Mhm.
Next one was like he asked me about coding.
Coding. Okay. Uh-huh.
Coding, yeah. He told me, wow, you are good at Python and Java, right?
Okay.
He asked me the question like
Mhm.
this.
Mhm.
So Python was my major language. So
Mhm.
Java, it was in my second year I was doing Java.
Java.
So I completely forgot it.
Mhm.
I've told him that no sir, I'm good at Python, so you
Mhm.
can
Mhm.
just give me a question based on Python.
Okay.
He told me just on my screen,
Uh-huh.
share my screen, and I opened VS Code.
Uh-huh.
He asked me why you on VS Code, not an email.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Told him that it's a open source, right? And also it's from big company Microsoft.
Mhm.
Most of the people use it,
Uh-huh.
and majorly it's a open source so that we can
Mm.
trust it. So any bugs would be there.
Uh-huh.
If any case, if we got any bugs also, it would be sorted out early as possible.
Yep.
So I've told him, and also few extensions are also
Mm.
there in
Yeah.
my VS Code. I've showed him that,
Okay.
and he told he gave me a problem statement.
Okay.
It was like you have an array and you have an element.
Okay.
You have to output the array which is a sorted array.
Sorted
So
out.
I have told him, I've told him, he didn't ask me about any algorithm.
Mm.
I have told him,
Okay.
like, sir, I would use quicksort because it's a good one, right?
Mm.
Because it's having a complexity of big of n log n.
Okay.
So I've told him.
Uh-huh.
He just asked me to start implementation. I started
Okay.
coding,
Okay.
and in between he got other question. I didn't even completed the question. I was
Okay.
just writing a template over it.
Okay.
And,
He asked that.
he told me, so okay, that's fine. So can you just do this in another way?
Okay.
I have told, yes, sir, we can use Mugshot.
Mhm.
So what's the difference between both? He asked.
Okay.
That's all time complexity, sir,
Mm.
because quick sort is good and merge sort is kind of inspired in its workspace.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like giving me other problem. Like, can I just do this problem using the linear time complexity? So
Okay.
that
Mm-hmm.
you could achieve it faster.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he told me to put the question in the form that you achieve in not in linear time complexity. So
Okay.
I've told him we would use much short. As of now, I'm not getting any the solutions to do it.
Uh,
He told me, okay, no issues. I'll be giving you other problem. Just solve it.
okay.
He told me the other question. The question was very simple one. It's array you're given with,
Uh-huh.
and you have to just what you say frequencies. You
Acha.
have to just in the frequencies.
Frequency.
That's
Okay.
it.
Uh-huh.
Frequencies.
Frequency in the sense like a number, how many times it is occurred in the array. Correct? Or,
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
I did it. He told me, yes, this is the approach you can use for the previous question.
Uh-huh.
He told me this thing like he gave me an answer for the previous question.
Okay.
So just you can take an array and you can just make the array smaller by using this frequency thing, and you can just apply the linear algorithm you work.
Mm-hmm.
So the time complexity will go up.
Mhm.
This was the coding part.
Coding
He asked me, and he asked me about Java. Like, do you know Java?
Okay.
He
Mhm.
told me, can you just tell me about method overloading and method overriding?
Okay. Uh-huh.
So very basic, I guess. I told that.
Okay.
After that, he asked me about my internship.
Internship. Okay. Mhm.
Internship, yeah. There, I was part of a startup company called Celeal.
Okay.
Where have been designing 3D models and all.
Mhm.
And I've been using library called 3JS.
Okay.
So it's a JavaScript library.
Mhm.
He asked me to just tell about JavaScript,
Mhm.
3JS.
Okay.
I've just explained in 3JS.
Mhm.
Okay, that's cool. Your core skills are good, and also your technical skills are good. And he finally told one thing for me, and I would like to tell our audience this thing because it would be like amazing if you hear this.
Yeah, go on.
Like he told me, I think most of the interviews won't tell this because they won't want to give a feedback on us.
Mhm.
So it's obvious, right? So, and he told me that you're able to communicate what you're thinking over here.
Mhm.
This is the thing which we wanted.
Yep.
Like it's a company's want. So just be prepared for your second round. He just told this word.
Uh-huh.
And I was very happy. And
Yep.
so 1 hour, I guess, I got the result of first round. And
Mhm.
I was shortlisted.
Mhm.
And second round was also technical round.
Okay.
But just to tell, it's not more kind of technical. As of for me, it was like a mix of technical and HR.
Okay.
Like he was asking me about my hometown and what do I do in my
Okay. Okay.
free time and all. Yeah, he started with the basic question. Yeah, as you all know, as you all know that it's a introduction. Tell me about yourself.
Mhm.
And I've told it same thing. And now he asked me two puzzles.
Mm.
One puzzle was like 3 liter and 5 liter can.
Okay.
I guess you have had like the question was like you have 5 liter,
Okay. Mhm.
3 liter can.
Okay.
Using these two cans, you have to measure 4 liters of water.
Okay. So it's like a normal aptitude problem, if I'm not wrong, correct?
Yeah. And puzzle.
Okay. Hmm.
I told him just by swapping
Mhm.
water up from this can to that can, or you can just do it.
Okay.
Yeah. The answer was correct. It was. And the question was like, we have 3 bulbs and 3 switches outside the room.
Okay.
So there is a door in between it.
Uh-huh.
You can just open door once,
Uh-huh.
and you have to just tell me that how these switches are linked to each
Switches.
other. Like you have to tell the exact mapping for the switches.
Uh-huh.
So which switch goes for which bulb?
Okay.
This was the question. I've told him that, sir, you have door, right? Just open it and keep your hand. You can just do it.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay, no, that's not the answer. Like,
Okay.
you cannot do it. Once you have opened the door, you should not touch the switches.
That's the switches. Huh.
And I told him, yeah. And he's told him, so just open the door half and like you have to open some portion of the door
Okay.
completely.
Uh-huh.
So just play with the switches and the angle of light which you see on the door's reflection, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we can able to figure it out. I've told this
Okay.
told it's very hypothetical and also it's not based on complete assumptions, right?
Okay.
So he told me this is not the correct answer, but you have your approach is very different.
Very different.
So,
Okay.
yeah. And after that, he asked me about coding.
Okay.
I
Got it.
told him Python and Java. Same. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me simple problem, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
So pyramid. You have to you make use of stairs and you have to print a pyramid. It's a basic, I guess.
Okay.
So I've done it using Python. He gave me minutes of time. I've just I'm able to do it within 2 hours, 1 minute.
Okay.
So after that, he told me, "Can you just implement this thing using Java?"
Java. Okay.
I've told, "Sir, it's been 2 years. I'll try. Okay,
Okay.
let's give it a try." Unfortunately, I've got the answer.
Unfortunately, you got the answer. Okay.
Yeah. Fortunately, I got the answer.
Okay. Fortunately. Chalo. Next.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I got the answer, and he told, "Okay, yeah, it's done. Okay. So, do you have any questions for me?" So he asked me this question. So I have asked him a few questions about the company and what statistics of the company. For the question which I have asked, he was answering for 10 minutes.
Okay. What was your question actually? What was your question actually? What did you ask to him? Okay.
I have asked him questions about SAP, and he just told me about something about SAP, and it was based on AI and generative things.
Okay.
After that, the interview got finished, I guess. But before it was finished, like, he told me that I will try to push you to next round. Just be prepared for your HR round. He told me. And he also mentioned me that your score in technical round 1 was very good. So that he was like asking me more kind of managerial rounds, like what does your father do? What about your siblings and all? He asked me these questions. After that, it went on for 1 hour. Even first technical round was 15 minutes, I guess. Around 15 minutes. Yeah. Second one was 1 hour. And
1 hour.
after 1 hour, after completion of my second interview, he just confirmed me that yeah, you are going for
Next round. Okay.
So I got shortlisted. Yeah, I got shortlisted. And in the afternoon, I guess, around 2 o'clock or 3,
Okay.
my VT round, like it's called vocational training or managerial round. Yeah, my third round was VT round, vocational training round. So there I have got questions like my introduction, and I've told them about my projects and my things which I've been doing in my free time. And she asked me about apart from technical things, what have you done culturally? And to be frank, I didn't do much, and I have only participated in a time walk. That too, no one was around. I have told her that, and he told, okay, okay, that's good. And after that, he was asking me like, why do you want to join SAP and SAP? And she was mentioning that you have a good resume. Why can't you apply for other companies, other big companies? That why do you want to do this scholar at SAP program? So I've told him because I've been thinking about masters. So it's been 1 year. So not dilemma of doing masters or just going for a job. So that this thing come up for me. So it has both the things. They offer me MTech from Pilani, and they do give me a pay, and after that they would give me a job in the SAP itself. So the package is pretty much good, I guess. For scholar at SAP who is joining, he would be given around 6 to 7 LPA for 1 year. After 1 year, like with this thing, you'll be having your classes on Saturdays. Monday to Friday, you'll be working in your office. And only on Saturdays, you will be getting training from Pilani. Yeah, it's on campus. You're on SAP campus. Not you need to go for Raj Tirundal.
Okay.
So,
Mm,
and
yeah.
yeah, in second year, like if I after 1.5 years of my MTech,
Uh-huh.
then uh, make my package like around 16 or 18 lakhs, I guess, CTC. Yeah, the HR was like testing my patience
Patience.
while
Okay.
I was, yeah, while I was talking and while I was introducing myself,
Mm-hmm.
she was like just interrupting in between.
Mm.
She was working here and there,
Uh-huh.
so that I would get panic and
Okay.
so she was basically testing my
Patience.
patience, I guess.
Okay.
So at last she told me that okay, you'll be hearing from our recruiter.
Mm-hmm.
So after completion of this round, I was so much confident.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of 70-30 because 70% I was confident and 30% there was no hope.
Okay.
Because of the 70% got because in two technical rounds my
Mm-hmm.
performance was good
Mm-hmm.
as
Mm-hmm.
knowledge
Yep.
because they've told me already.
Mm-hmm.
So wow. And it's almost kind of tricky for me because I wasn't able to figure out am I selected or am I rejected.
So, like,
So
that's it.
then
That's it. Our discussion regarding your MTech happened in the VT, I mean HR.
yeah. Yeah.
So, what was the time taken to get HR result, Sajid? Final result.
So 4 hours I guess.
So, on
It
the
was in the afternoon. I got it by 6:30.
6:30. So, on the same day, you got the result.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chalo then. So, Sajid, before jumping to a job description, would you like to mention anything? Are we missing anything?
Yeah, but I would like to tell because most of the people don't do much research on company
Yep.
before attending any interview.
Ah.
So I would like to stress upon it because I have written similar like 15 pages of description about SAP.
Uh-huh.
It's not like big one, so I have written a small diary, so
Ah.
it came up to 15
Ah.
pages.
Yep.
So do your research
Ah.
on what kind of strategies of the company and
Yep.
also profits, losses, and in years.
Mhm.
And you must know the basic thing. Who is the CEO?
Ah.
Where is the SAP?
SAP.
And where is the thing? Yeah, where is the branches?
Mm.
Like what are the branches they have
Mhm.
in India and how it started and what does it work on? So the main thing is this thing. Like you have to know their business model, like how the SAP works. Not only SAP, the company which you are preparing for.
Mm. Good. Yep. That's a good approach,
This
actually.
which is good.
Having a proper knowledge regarding the company can be a plus point. Chalo then. Now, looking into job description, Sajid, we'll start with your role and responsibility. What is the name of a profile offered to you?
It's called Scholar at SAP.
Scholar at
Scholar at SAP. Yeah.
SAP. All right. So, any talk on internship and stipend, Sajid?
No, it was probably wrong. My joining date would be August 2024. It's next year.
Okay.
So I don't think I do have any internship in between this 1 year.
Okay. Mm.
So it's a direct MTech program after completion of my graduation
Mm.
over here. So I'll be just jumping into a company and
Company.
working from Monday to Friday and Saturdays classes.
Class.
Minutes.
All right. So, coming to its CTC, Sajid, what is the expected CTC for a fresher at SAP Scholar?
So for 1.5 years of your scholar program
Mm.
would be given 6 to 7 lakhs LPA. So
All right.
as a CTC. So after 1.5 years,
Uh-huh.
your CTC would be around 16 or 18 lakhs.
Chalo then. So, I guess we have covered everything. If you want to add any points from your end, you can just add on, or else you can give suggestion to our audience.
Yeah, bro, I would like to give one.
Yep.
Just be confident and just don't think on answering everything correct. Just tell what you want. I don't tell just I won't tell that. Just don't feel any nervous.
Mhm.
Just be confident just be confident of yourself. Just answer the question. They won't see are you answering correct or no. They just see the approach which you are going to tell them.
Yep.
Okay, that's it, I guess. So just be confident and do a research about the company.
Yep.
That's important, I guess.
And yes, guys, as Sajid was mentioning, it is very important to have a proper research regarding the company. If they ask that, what do you know about the company? If you have done your research properly, you can answer properly to this question, or else it will be a negative impact from the panelist. So it's better to be prepared about the company and go for an interview. And Sajid, yeah, man, really agree with all your points and really appreciate you for taking time and joining us and sharing your
Thank you.
SAP interview with us and with our audience. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
And yeah, guys, this is all for today's talk. And guys, if you have any queries, any kind of doubt, make use of our YouTube comment section. And we also have a We Grow community. You can ask your queries over there. And Sajid, thank you, man, for once again for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
And yeah, guys, this is all for today's talks. In the next video, take care. Bye.